Greetings, members of Spartaland. On tonight's show, we'll explore the historic journey of our men's basketball program. The 28-6 Spartans danced their way from the gyms of Spark Hill all the way to the arena in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, making their first ever appearance in the Elite Eight. Our Spartans didn't take home the coveted national title, but it was a historic season nonetheless. The Spartan success didn't just happen overnight. This season and the recent achievements of the team has been years in the making. The common thread of the program's success has been head coach Tobin Anderson. Anderson first took reign of the program before the 2013-14 season. The Spartans were picked to finish 10 out of 11 teams in the preseason ECC coaches poll. That year, Coach Anderson and the team made an unlikely run to the ECC tournament final. The following season, the team finished 21-11 and earned a share of the regular season conference championship, again advancing to the finals. Last season, Stack won on record 21 straight games, made a trip to the ECC Tournament Championship, and also gained its first ever NCAA tournament win, finishing with a mark of 27-5. This year, of course, the Spartans notched a 28-6 record and appeared in the program's first ever Elite Eight. Our very own Marissa Grieco sat down with Coach Anderson to speak on the Spartans' Cinderella-esque story. Marissa?
Thank you, Sean. So, Coach Anderson, how did it feel to make it to the Elite Eight for the first time in Stack history?
It was a great feeling. Great for our guys. You know, it's a special opportunity for our student athletes, a chance to win the regional and go to South Dakota and play in front of it in a big venue and a great atmosphere. And I think just the accomplishment of all the work and the hard work and the effort we put in together as a team, and to see our program grow was special. And I think our guys will remember that for hopefully the rest of their lives. And the chance to play against some different teams. We played against a team from Missouri. There was teams from California out there. Just a different kind of atmosphere from that standpoint. So we really enjoyed the opportunity, and we earned it. It was a special thing for our guys to accomplish that, and hopefully that's the start of even bigger and better things.
What was your game plan going into the Elite Eight game against Northwest Missouri State?
Well, they have a very good point guard who ended up being the National Player of the Year, and we knew he's really good, so we're trying to do a good job with him and not let him hurt us too much, but he did, though. I mean, he's a really good player. We're trying to speed them up and play. Our style is to play fast and play up tempo, and our guys really thrive in that kind of a game. So we were trying to speed them up and make them play out of their comfort level. They did a nice job of kind of staying composed and not losing their poise, and their point guard played very well. But I thought going into it, we thought we had some advantages, and they kind of played out a little bit. We had a chance, you know, in the second half, cut it to 2 a couple times, cut it to 3. We just couldn't get the big run to take the lead or to make that run to win the game. But I thought our guys did a great job of hanging in there and competing the whole way through.
Right. And what are your plans for next year's season?
Well, it's funny you would ask that. Well, it's been a month since we finished, so we've got a lot of. I think it was a long season. We started in August last year. We went to Canada and played in a tournament up there. We came back, September through March, the long season. So we're kind of winding down from a great year. We've had some time off now to get ourselves back, to feeling good about ourselves again, healthy. And now it's a matter of taking this opportunity and now try to do a little bit better next year. And I think we have the kind of guys in our program who can help us take the next step. And the only thing we really haven't done so far here is win a national championship.
Right.
And so that's the next big step. But I think to do that, you have to have the experience of going through the Elite Eight. And we lost, but we showed we definitely belonged. Now it's a matter of getting better for next year and taking the next big step and winning the whole thing. That's not going to be easy, obviously. But we're excited about the guys that are coming back. We're excited about the guys that are coming in. Right. We think we have a lot of toughness and chemistry and guys who really believe in each other. And if that continues to go in that direction, we'll be very good again next year.
Thank you, Coach Anderson, for your time.
Thank you.
Back to you in the studio, Sean.
Coach Anderson, we love you. We thank you. We now go to Gianno Pisano sitting down with sophomore standout and my brother from another mother, Daniel Wilson. Gianna?
Thank you, Sean. Now, Danny, how did it feel to make it so far all the way to the Elite Eight as being perceived as such an underdog team?
I mean, it feels great. We made team school history, actually. It was the first time ever going so far in the tournament. Like last year, we lost the second round, but it's a blessing to win multiple games, more than 3 games in the NCAA tournament going so far. So it feels very great to go so far in the tournament.
Now, what was your game plan going into the final few games?
I mean, just keep on doing what we do, really. We're a team that presses 24/7, and that wears teams down as the game goes long. So just playing hard and playing with energy, that we believe we get the upper hand of winning the game.
What positive takeaways did you take from being in the Elite Eight?
I mean, just being there itself is positive already. And we know what it takes to get there again. And we know what it takes to play the #1 team. And just experience, you could say, from being there.
Now, based on your experiences from this season, what changes or improvements can you see being made for next season?
I mean, we're going to lose 2 good players, but we have good recruits coming in, and what we need to do is just get them adjusted to our culture and where we play in the system. And I believe that once that happens, it may take a while. We may have some losses in the first couple games, but after a while, I believe we'll be back on track again to go farther and the next tournament.
Thank you so much for being with us, Danny, today. Back to you in the studio, Sean.
An Elite Eight appearance, 22 games over 500, and gaining national exposure to our humble abode we call Stack. All wins in my book. Thanks for watching tonight. I'm Sean Wilson.